My child, time is running out. You have 45 minutes left, not by the clock you see, but in a divine countdown already underway. I've been trying to reach you, through feelings, signs, small moments, the quiet stirrings of your soul, but you kept brushing it off, scrolling past, waiting for a better time. But now is the time. This moment is sacred, not ordinary. Don't dismiss it again. I've sent whispers, dreams, gentle nudges, and still you've turned away. But today, something is shifting. The air around you has grown still. The unseen world is on the move. The spiritual realm is active, and your angels have gathered to deliver this message. I, your Creator, am speaking directly to you, louder than before, through this very screen, this heartbeat, this breath. This isn't coincidence. It's divine timing. Something hidden is about to be revealed. A decision made by someone close to you is forming, and it will affect you deeply. They're thinking of you now, wondering, questioning, feeling your presence without understanding why. Your energy matters right now. How you prepare, how you respond, it all determines what happens next. I brought you here for this message because you're on the edge of something spiritual and sudden. This is your chance to get ready. It's not fear I bring, it's awareness. You have been growing in silence, healing through shadows. The pain, the confusion, the quiet sadness, they've all been part of your preparation. And now your spirit is nearly ready. You've been asking for signs, confirmation, clarity. This is it. This is me, reaching into your life at this exact moment. Listen, there's a shift happening in the spiritual world. Heaven's time is moving differently. A door that looked permanently shut is about to swing open. A name is about to be spoken, your name. Not in gossip, not in memory, but in destiny. A conversation you can't hear yet is already happening behind closed doors. And soon, very soon, it will change your life. But you must choose how to respond. Fear or faith? Doubt or trust? You've been carrying guilt for things long forgiven. Now I need you to forgive yourself too. You've ignored messages before, left signs unopened, brushed off the feeling in your chest. But this isn't one of those moments. This is the one. The one that matters. The one that starts the shift. There's someone who walked away, and someone who stayed silent, but both are tied to what's coming next. One will return, one will reveal truth. Your readiness, your openness, will guide what happens. The enemy knows this too, which is why your distractions have grown louder. The exhaustion you felt isn't just physical, it's spiritual resistance. But remember this, darkness always trembles when light is about to rise. And you, my child, are the light. You were never forgotten. I hid you, not to punish you, but to protect your purpose. And now, I'm revealing you to the world, piece by piece. You've been watched, not with judgment, but with intention. Someone's been thinking about you more than you realize. They've held back, unsure if it's too late. But they're about to step forward, and what you say in that moment will shape what comes next. That's why you're here. That's why I'm speaking now. Because the next chapter depends on your choice. It's not only about them, it's about you. You've grown. You've transformed. You've become someone stronger, wiser, softer in the right places. This isn't just motivation. It's spiritual preparation. You've suffered long enough. You've stayed strong in silence for too long. Let this be different. Let this moment be sacred. There's a spiritual breakthrough already walking toward you. And if you can stay present, stay believing, stay open, it will reach you. The air around you has changed because heaven is closer now. Angels have been whispering your name, hour after hour. You might feel alone, but you're not. You might feel tired, but you're at the finish line. You are surrounded. They are right there beside you, holding divine instructions, waiting for you to open your heart. Just whisper, even silently, I'm listening. That's all it takes. You'll start hearing signs in the most unexpected places, a word from a stranger, a look of kindness, a dream that lingers. These aren't random. They're divine confirmations. Don't let the noise distract you. You're in the final moment of a long test, and what happens next isn't up to fate, it's up to your faith. You prayed for a shift. This is it. You asked for hope. Here it is. You begged for a new beginning. It's already on the way. Stay. Don't scroll. Don't shrug this off. There are angels still fighting on your behalf, clearing the path, calling your name in places you haven't even walked yet. All they ask now is that you believe again. You are not too late. You are right on time for something divine. The person you lost, their heart is being softened. The opportunity you missed, it's returning with favor. That one tear you cried last night that no one saw, they did. And they sent this message in response. You are safe now. Seen. Held. Loved in ways beyond words. The countdown has already begun. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to pretend anymore. Just be ready. Because in 2 minutes, something long delayed will be released. Something long hoped for will begin. It might start as a text, a phone call, a whisper in a dream. But when it happens, you will know. Your heart will recognize it. Your soul will remember. Say it now, I am ready. Say it like you believe. Say it like this is the moment everything begins. Because it is. The angels are holding your scroll, and heaven is waiting on one thing, your yes. A real yes. Not just with words, but with openness, with expectation, with hope. Everything is lining up. Everything is moving. And what you do next will echo into eternity. This is not a regular day. This is not a regular message. This is your divine turning point. You've waited. You've cried. You've hoped. And now, the time has come. It's already unfolding. Just stay. Just believe. And when you feel the shift, and you will, remember this: heaven saw you. Heaven chose you. Heaven moved for you. And your miracle has already begun. You are still breathing, which means it is not too late. The very breath in your lungs is evidence of divine grace at work. This moment is mercy. This moment is favor. This moment is alignment. And you didn't find this message by accident. You were guided here, pulled here, carried here by something greater than yourself, because something in you was ready to receive. The heaviness you've carried has not gone unnoticed. Heaven has counted every sleepless night, every silent prayer, every moment you wanted to give up but didn't. You have been refined by fire, not destroyed by it. The ashes you sit in now are not your ending, they are the soil of your becoming. You have been sown in sorrow, but you will rise in power. What looked like a breakdown was a sacred unraveling, and now the rebuilding begins, not of who you used to be, but of who you were always meant to become. There are promises with your name on them, and they have not been forgotten. There is a destiny that's been preserved for you, untouched by delay, unshaken by what tried to break you. And now, it is starting to rise. You've been kept hidden for a reason, not because you were unworthy, but because the unveiling had to happen at the right time. And this is that time. This is the hour. The doors that closed before were never meant to punish you, they were meant to protect you from what wasn't ready to receive your light. But now the doors are unlocking, and what is behind them has been waiting just as long for you as you have for it. The next blessing won't just answer your prayer, it will confirm your purpose. What you thought was lost is returning, not in the form you expected, but in a way that finally makes sense. Healing is happening even now. Restoration is breathing life back into what seemed dead. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered, in hearts you haven't touched yet, because your story is still unfolding. And the pages ahead are soaked in grace, dripping with favor, sealed with divine timing. You may not feel ready, but readiness doesn't always look like confidence. Sometimes it looks like surrender. And right now, the heavens are listening for the sound of your surrender. Your yes doesn't need to be loud. It just needs to be real. Whisper it. Cry it. Breathe it. Let your soul speak it. Because that's what unlocks what's next. You don't have to chase what's meant for you. It will recognize you. It will find you. It will arrive with the weight of divine timing behind it, and when it does, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Every delay, every detour, every denial, it all served a purpose. It built you. It softened you. It clarified you. And now, the version of you that's emerging is ready to receive what the old you would have ruined. That's why it didn't come sooner. That's why it felt so hard. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared. You weren't forgotten, you were being refined. And now, the fullness of time has arrived. Now, the appointed moment has come. You can feel it in the tension, in the quiet stirring, in the atmosphere around you thick with anticipation. You may not see it yet, but it's closer than it's ever been. Something divine is leaning in. Angels are standing still. Heaven is watching, waiting, holding its breath for your response. Say yes. Say it with trembling faith, with shaking hands, with the little hope you have left. That's all it takes. That little flicker is enough to ignite the heavens. Because your faith, even small, is a signal. It's a light in the darkness. And that light calls miracles home. You've been silent, but not unseen. You've been weary, but not without purpose. You've been wandering, but never lost. The divine has walked beside you through every valley, and now the mountain is in sight. The climb is almost over. The view is about to shift. And from that higher place, everything will look different. What confused you before will finally make sense. What hurt you before will finally heal. And what delayed you before will now accelerate you. There's a supernatural speed being released over your life. What should have taken years will unfold in weeks. What seemed impossible will become undeniable. Doors will open without effort. Hearts will turn without force. And all you'll have to do is remain open, expectant, grounded in the truth that you are not alone. You never were. The silence you feared was never abandonment, it was preparation. And now, the silence is breaking. Now, the shift is happening. Now, the movement begins. Your spirit is being stirred for a reason. Your heart is feeling things you can't explain, because heaven is aligning realities around you. Pay attention. Be still. Listen for what's beneath the noise. The divine speaks in subtleties. A phrase repeated. A stranger's kindness. A thought that returns again and again. Follow those threads. They lead to something sacred. Your guidance is increasing. Your discernment is sharpening. And your connection to the unseen is deepening. You are being drawn inward, not to retreat, but to realign. The answers you seek will not come from the outside, they are already within you, planted like seeds, waiting for stillness to activate them. So make room. Make space. Remove the clutter. Silence the noise. Prepare the altar of your life for what's about to arrive. Because this next blessing is not small, it's monumental. It's not just a door opening, it's a chapter beginning. And everything you've walked through has been pointing you to this. Nothing was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single season of waiting. The redemption will be so thorough that even your regrets will bow in reverence to what they made possible. You will see why the heartbreak had to happen. You will understand why they left. You will bless the closed doors because of what they made room for. And you will walk with peace that surpasses all understanding, because you'll know, deep in your bones, that it was all orchestrated by a love that never left your side. You are being led into something holy. Not loud, not flashy, but deeply sacred. And when it arrives, it will feel like remembering. Like coming home. Like exhaling after years of holding your breath. And in that moment, you will know it was worth it. Every fight, every fall, every tear, it was worth it. Because this moment, this breakthrough, this miracle, is not just for your relief. It's for your becoming. It's for your calling. It's for the souls connected to yours who will awaken when they see you rise. You are not just receiving this blessing for yourself, you are receiving it for your lineage, for your legacy, for the lives your obedience will touch. So say yes again. Deeper this time. Louder in your spirit. Let it echo beyond this moment. Let it carry into the places you're about to go. Because you are going somewhere. You are moving, even if it feels slow. You are shifting, even if you don't yet see the signs. The divine does not work on your timeline. It works in fullness. In ripeness. In sacred readiness. And beloved, you are ready. You are aligned. You are seen. You are chosen. The release is happening. The scroll is being opened. The page is turning. And your name is written on what comes next.